Hi, my name is Tim Corbin. I'm church planter in Seattle, Washington. God took me and my family up to Seattle about 6 years ago to start doing ministry and specifically planting churches. The first church that we had, we landed in Arlington, Washington, which was on the very far outskirts of the city, kind of where suburbia meets countryside. And in just this last year, God has given us a passion and more or less a burden to move into the city and the heart of Seattle. So we're just 2 miles from downtown. So my family, along with several others, have moved into there. And one of the things I'm excited about is I'm excited about Bellevue partnering with us to plant not only this one church, but hopefully several more churches to come within the city. You see, Seattle is less than 4% Bible-believing Christians. That's almost next to an unreached people group that we would consider overseas. And there are several other countries that are more Christian than that, and this is within our own walls. These are people that are Americans. These are people that go to the same places that we shop. These are the people that have the same jobs and businesses, work in the same fields that we work in. One of the things that's exciting about church planting is it takes a whole army to start a church. It doesn't just take a pastor, but it also takes a team. And it doesn't just take a team, but it takes several partner churches and several individuals to come alongside and undergird the ministry. There's several different ways that partnerships are developed. One is through prayer. One is through supporting financially. One is through bringing up small short-term mission trips. And then the other is just sharing the vision to others of how they can get involved. But what's also exciting is we have people actually relocating to Seattle to help us sow the seeds of the gospel. You see, that's what it's going to take in a culture that's not looking for a church to go to. You see, we have team members that have joined us. They've moved into the city, they've found jobs, and now they're sharing life among the people within Seattle. You see, as we start a church and establish programs and worship times, people aren't necessarily looking for a church to go to. We have to go to them. We've got people on our team who are electrical engineers, who work with preschool, who work at the Apple Store, who work on radio, who work as graphic designers, who work as motion designers. We've got people all over. We've got someone who's a physician's assistant, and we've got someone who works in pharmacy. They've all come into the city, gotten jobs, and are now serving with our teams, and they consider themselves missionaries. They may not be the pastor, they might not be the preacher, they may not be a leader of a specific ministry, but they've come in to sow seeds of the gospel to join alongside of us. Is that something you could pray about? Is that something that you could consider? Maybe just a conversation with me or someone on my team to talk about what it would be like for you and your family to relocate to Seattle and to be a part of what God is doing through not only our church, but all over the Northwest.